get to Omni-man?
Let's go, Omni-man!
All right, we're going to walk through now.
And the season 1 shrine, yeah, thank goodness it's still there.
Of Tremor Plays.
All right, let's go. So, Omni-man is a very simple character to describe. He is a powerhouse brawler that has super
I might talk
speed.
to the chat a little less,
Kind of
because I gotta
a lot of
react.
characters
But
who are really fast.
I'll talk to you guys
He's
as
had a
much
lot
as I
of characters
can.
that are super strong, and he kind of combines them in pretty neat, interesting ways. So let's check him out.
I can't wait.
Normals first.
See, they already got the Tremor aftershock.
Forward. He punches, and he punches really, really hard.
All the punching. All the punching. Throw in the haymakers. That's
exactly right. This is not a martial artist. You know, he's not. There's not a lot of finesse.
Yeah, it's like a savage.
One of the first moves I'd like to show is his forward 4, which is like his pretty good advancing mid. Sends you down. A lot of his moves are high, so this is kind of one you want to use when you want to go mid.
Blam.
Is
that a string right there?
Yes.
Got it.
That's his main mid.
Just a 1+3 input.
You know I love him.
It doesn't look too fast, but it goes far
really
though.
Good mid up close is his back 1, and it has 2 options. Back
That looks
1,
fast.
pop
That's
it
probably
down.
like 12 frames.
Back 1, 2 is mid and the safer.
I really hope he's got some cool air combos, but we'll have to wait, I guess.
Well, I'm sure we'll see. He also has some really interesting mix-ups to open up the opponent. Like, for example, his sweep is pretty unique because he drops down and does extra damage.
That's a sweep?
Because he's that fast.
Because he's super fast.
What a show-off.
He also has forward 3 where he literally just stomps to ground and creates an earthquake.
That's a 14% sweep!
And then I think
if I heard that right.
Moves, he has an awesome long-range overhead where he sits across the screen
I like that.
fast, and if he's up close, holds it behind you and knock you down.
And that's just a button.
Yeah, it's just forward.
Just imagine the loud cameo traveling down the screen and you smack him in the head with that.
That's all I'm gonna need. That's it.
Yeah, you can mix that up with the sweep.
Air cancel. That's a flight cancel right there.
People's faces in the ground.
Yeah, he's a strong guy. So let's go over his special moves. Great.
Yeah.
One unique thing about Omni-man is he actually has a lot of aerial mobility. All of his special moves can be done in the air. He has ground and air versions of all of them, which is pretty unique.
So he's definitely a Ragnar character.
Is the Mega Clap. Puts his hands together. It's not patty cake, it's the Mega Clap. Sends them very, very far. It's a great combo ender with Punisher, kind of mid-range footsie tool.
Could you almost use it like zoning too?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Keep them in, keep them out.
Doesn't go full screen.
Not full screen, but the EX version goes even further and will destroy projectiles.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, he got like a thunderclap.
Everything he does.
He also has this big charge move where he literally just like charges in with his chest, and we've all learned in the 90s in N64 wrestling games that if you put your chest out, you're blocking moves. So if you can just barge in.
That looks truly. I'm probably gonna try that on people.
This is kind of his advancing. You think they're gonna do like a projectile, you want to get in, kind of similar like a Johnny Cage Shadow Kick.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Special movie has that, and you'll see this. Being able to close the gap is a reoccurring theme with Omni-man.
Gotcha. Because he wants to get in there and punch.
Exactly. Torpedo move. A superhero classic. He can do this in the air and it actually goes downwards.
It's a pop-up dive bomb.
Pop the opponent up. Another move great for just full screen at any moment. You can see it's very, very quick.
So this is interesting though, because if you do it on the ground, you're not following up.
Correct. But if you do it in the air, you get to pop up.
Very cool.
So they want you to dive bomb from the air as this guy.
The blood from his opponent gets onto his costume. It's pretty awesome. Like I know that we get blood on everybody, but for some reason on him it just looks real cool. It's just kind of iconic with him, you know. Yes. Yeah.
So then let's go over his most interesting special move that I think really sets him apart: the Viltrumite stance. So
that's
down
it.
3,
that's how you were seeing.
He starts hovering in the air, and from here he has 4 different moves plus a bunch of mobility options. Let's start with the mobility. You can cancel it, but you can also warp forward. Extremely quickly.
That's crazy.
Again, he can do this in the air like all of his special moves.
This is pretty awesome.
And we'll go over his moves. The first, I think, is one of the key moves, which is this grab. And this is like his main combo starter. You can quickly go into it.
Oh!
You can go into it off of below.
So he's like Spectral Ermac, I think.
He also has this move where he zooms across super, super fast behind you. That's a great combo ender. It's a great check. You think the opponent might try to like throw something out when he's in the stance.
If that goes behind and
he also
through
has
projectiles, it's going to be a
overhead
little broke.
from anywhere on screen. He drops down.
So it tracks.
Exactly.
Woo!
And then lastly, a big anti-air uppercut and zooms across and then covers all the upwards.
That
space.
looks like
So
it
it's kind of
chases.
like the upwards version of the zip behind you.
I just love that spine break.
It's so cool. I like the facial animation. So then the question is, how am I supposed to go into this stance when you're doing projectiles, you're doing long-range normals and all that? And he's just vulnerable floating there, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't think
Wrong.
he really is.
No,
I don't
no,
think
no,
so.
no.
So in Viltrumite stance, when he does it, he's immune to all fireballs. They will literally just pass through him as long as he's in it.
Damn! Alright. He's a counter zoner.
That's some of the coolest stuff I've ever seen.
It's
Counter
definitely-
zoner.
That's pretty awesome.
A lot of aerial mobility.
EX
Bit of a
version
brawler.
starts up faster and also makes him immune to normal attacks as well. And then he can go in and punish them.
That's
so
cool. That's cool. That's cool. So you can knock someone down, do the EX stance,
Yes. And again, he can do
and
that
just
in the
combo
air.
start to them
The EX version is very
in like the
quick.
recovery frames. That's kind of crazy.
Embarrassing, too.
It is very, very, very.
I wonder if it's grab
It's
invincible.
Awesome. I love it.
And then lastly, for his mobility, he has a unique air dash. This actually has a physical hit attached to it. It doesn't just pass.
Because if it's
so you can see
if it works on grabs too, this is basically
It's
JP
easy
from
coming
Street Fighter
around.
6.
for a
His
free hit.
parry.
And you can do two as long as you have meters, so you can do stuff like.
Okay, that's sick. That's sick. I can't wait to play this character. Fuck.
So you can use that to get in, you can use it to get out, and it'll always have that physical hit. So again, to recap that, if you just do it for the first time, it doesn't take any meters. If you want to do it twice, like in a combo like I showed,
Right.
it's going to take a bar. Similar to how Natara works.
Very cool.
So I think in general, Omni-man's a pretty simple powerhouse character to play, but he's got great mobility options, great offensive ability, and I think the Viltrumite stance is going to be super, super interesting. to
And
see.
people
Yeah, I can see that the
sometimes,
Viltrumite stance is
at my level, probably,
pretty much
his
essential to the
stance
gameplay,
is a little-
his game plan.
His stance is actually not it's not your
No.
typical, like, it's not that hard to use, really.
Right, it is not really hard to use, and he was not meant to be. He is
Right.
meant to be like, just like you see on Invincible, he is just he's just tearing through people effortlessly. That's exactly what a design team went with, and I think they really nailed
It shows, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Super cool. I love it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be really, really cool. So would you guys like to see Tremor?
I think we would.
You know what? Let's just save it for another day, Rita.
Just save
Just
it?
save it for another day.
I'm going to vote yes.
All right.
All right,
I'm
I
swayed.
guess
Okay,
we'll do
okay,
it.
all right.
So Tremor's one of the most interesting cameos in the game, and I can't wait to see our players use him because he has more moves than any of the original roster cameos.
Okay.
Let's see
Oh
how
my
it works.
god, okay.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
So we all know Tremor debuted in Mortal Kombat Special Forces, but he really made his big playable debut in MKX.
Correct,
Where he
correct.
had 3 variations.
Yes.
And that's something our design team wanted to bring back.
Mm-hmm.
He can actually go Aftershock, Metallic, and Crystalline, and he has a different set of moves in each stance. So I'll show how it works. Starts
Stance?
with Aftershock. You can even see in his life bar, and he's like
She just said
round,
stance.
kind of traditional looking clobbering time Tremor.
Right.
So
Throw
he has
loop.
3 moves when he's in Aftershock. He has his Rock Punch. It's exactly what you'd expect. He just kinda
Lunge and
comes
punch.
in,
Yep.
it's safe on block, it knocks you away. You can use it to end your strings. He also has Up Punch, which is a pop-up starter.
Which I'm pretty sure he also had in
In MKX.
Yes.
And then lastly, he has his ground pound, where if he comes in, he does a low, and then pieces out. So if you have a really good overhead, for example, maybe you have a mid-screen overhead that's almost instant. You can also have a mid-screen low that's almost instant,
so good.
which is pretty awesome.
And that's just a knockdown. Hard-
Exactly,
yeah.
right.
And so
I wanna check-
Aftershock, he's sort of the...
Omni-man's ground mobility.
Yeah,
The
I would say
offensive one?
it's
Just letting you guys know, that's like one of the first few things I'm gonna lab with
him.
him.
It's kind of standard Tremor,
Right.
kind of the one you, like base, which is why it's the default one.
Right.
So then, at any time, you hit R1, and he'll come out, and he'll cycle to the next one, which is Metallic. Now he has
Oh.
an entirely new set of moves.
So, oh my
They're all
god.
battle-based. He has
Ivan was right.
Burst, which is like your mid-range.
It's all in one
safe
go.
kind of-
Like, all the stances.
Use it.
This is a nightmare. It's all stances.
Lava Burst.
All variations playable in one go.
He has this bowling ball, which is a low, and if you hold it, it becomes an overhead.
Okay.
Hey, no
So
problem,
he's
Angelo.
got kind of mid-range
Thank you so
attacks,
much again for stopping by, and happy
plus
birthday
a
again to you.
50/50 from full screen,
Take
which
care, and
you
I'll
can
catch you in the
accept.
next one.
Oh, awesome.
Again,
so then,
straight out of MKX. It's so cool.
right, and so then that gives you also zoning abilities or projectile if you have a character.
Yeah, I think
that is
Metallic's
not-
going to be good for zoning.
Which is awesome.
That's
or
right.
if you have really good projectiles and you want to double down,
Double down.
mix-ups, you can go that way.
Right.
And maybe you have like really great anti-air, and this can be a low that is going to make them like jump. You know, you can
The
put
scary
out
one's
Omni-man
coming
Tremor,
soon.
and then be doing
Just in
this.
a few
It's
moments,
just
we're going to
all
see
kind-
the
I
third
think
and
creative
dreaded
freedom in the game
variation.
system is the coolest part of the game, right?
Can't agree more.
Yeah.
And then lastly, one more stance,
Okay.
Crystalline.
Fucking Crystalline's back.
Yeah, Ed kind of teased it, and I think a lot.
He's
of
basically a base roster character,
Yeah,
that's
totally.
right.
So in Crystalline, he has two attacks. He has Crystalline Burst, which will reflect projectiles,
Cool.
and then the big one. And a lot of people were like, "There's no way they're gonna do that." We did.
Fuck!
Crystalline Armor. So if he has
Oh!
Crystalline Armor, it's doomsday for the opponent.
It's
I
back,
just
dude,
love-
it's back!
Oh my god.
Guys, the fucking Crystalline armor is
Alright, here we
back.
go. So he's gonna summon the armor. And he will just absorb attacks like an absolute badass.
It's multi-hitting too!
And
What?
the cycling is once you do the summon, like I said, it'll go through. And it goes in a particular order. And if you hold down in R1, it goes the opposite order. So you could go
Gotcha.
from Crystalline to Aftershock
Multiple hits!
and skip Metallic in between, if that makes sense. It's like
Yeah.
the cycling.
Yeah, yeah.
So there
That is such a cool
definitely
cameo. The
a
fact that they
skill
got the
gap
variation system
on, like,
down.
people who can go back and forth and know what you're
Exactly.
doing. So like, yes, they have a lot of moves, but yes, you have to be cycling.
Yeah,
Exactly.
This is
You
the
have to
best
manage-
cameo in the
You're
game!
gonna have to manage the order that you're in because you cannot go straight from Aftershock to, or sorry, you can't go from Metallic to Aftershock unless you go down, like you cycle.
You're gonna
back,
see
if that
Tremor
makes sense.
in the
I just
meta,
confused
I swear to
myself.
God.
But it'll make sense because there's only.
When he comes out, everyone and their
Right,
mother's gonna be
you
playing
wanna
Tremor.
go,
Tremor,
which
Tremor,
order?
Tremor, 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 Tremor,
I think it's a
Tremor.
really, really, really cool twist. I think really sets. me
David
apart.
Sub-Zero said,
When you
exactly.
swap him out,
Unless
if you
the
do
crystalline
that,
armor
you
breaks
can
his projectiles.
transition into any of these attacks. So let me show you. Right now I'm in Crystalline.
Mm-hmm.
If I go to Aftershock and then immediately enter a back in R1, he will immediately, while still on screen, go into the ground pound. Like so.
Oh. Interesting.
Oh.
Next in the cycle is Metallic. So let's say I wanted to do the bowling ball.
So everything's an ambush!
I can do it that way. Or Crystalline. I can do instant Crystalline.
Yeah, definitely. They need
Interesting.
to
Very cool.
balance this
So
fool.
that means all of his moves can
Hey, no
also
problem,
be
buddy. Dude, thank you so much for
ambushes
stopping
if
by,
you
man.
commit to bringing
I
out,
appreciate you and you rest
swapping,
well.
And then immediately doing the move. Now that's going to be somewhat risky. They can get you out of it. You're
So it's
gonna
like the
have to,
Shang Tsung of
do it
cameos
on
with the
cycle,
morphing
all that.
thing going
There's
on.
a lot of risk and a lot of thought that's going to go into it, but it's extremely powerful if you master the cycle. And I think it's one of the cooler mechanics in the game for cameos.
Excellent.
Very cool.
So that's that, huh?
I think we have one more thing to show.
Oh.
Okay.
His
The fatal blow.
The fatal blow attack that he goes into is pretty neat because again it uses his speed.
Mm-hmm.
You can see here.
Nope. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it's pretty
cool.
good.
So early access for Omni-Man is on the 9th,
That's right.
and then Tremor will be out later this month.
Yep.
And in addition to that, too, we will be having free trial towers as well. So you'll be able to try Omni-Man.
That's
for free
crazy,
if you do not,
guys. I don't know what to
have early
feel
access
about this. I
for
feel
it.
like, yeah, Omni-Man looks amazing.
Correct.
For sure.
Great.
And
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for it.
You should be waiting.
Tremor,
for it.
I feel, is the star of this
That's it,
DLC.
that's
This DLC pack. At least like these two releases. I feel like
Your
Tremor's
favorite
really gonna
part.
shift the
It's your
meta.
favorite part.
reason
Like crazy,
everyone
but it's
knows.
given.
100%. Happy birthday. All right.
It's gonna be
Happy
so hard to
birthday.
balance this
Happy
game
20th birthday
because you
to
have to work
Gary
around the main roster and the
Andrew
cameos too.
Starr.
And when something
Yeah,
like Tremor
all right.
comes around, I
Happy
feel
birthday
like
to Andrew Stein,
some of the bad
Lauren
characters
Hedges,
might not be bad anymore when he comes
Natalie
out.
Asport, Kato Moritz.
Such a versatile and
did I do that right?
ignorant
Okay,
cameo.
cool. Aaron Sutherland.
I feel like that's the
Dan
only word I could
Disney,
use for him. He's such an
Nick
ignorant cameo.
You say Danny.
Danny. We'll go with Danny. Ed Fettermeyer, DQ.
But yeah, holy shit, Omni-man.
Mark Chang, and of course,
I'm itching to
Stephanie
play him.
Brownback.
Oh, that's me.
Yes,
birthday.
happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
all! Happy birthday.
Mine's coming up.
Is it?
Yeah.
You might not.
Yeah,
get
the
that
armor
if
definitely
you don't
seems
like it.
broke.
That's fair.
I feel like I've really got.
Because I'm also reading in the group chat I have with my friends right now. Just imagine Johnny
So that's
Cage
birthday shout-outs.
with the
Before we
armor,
do sign
and it's
off
an
for the day,
ambush.
We, as we have in the past, have QA. It's
crazy. It's crazy, guys.
So Omni-man and Tremor in all their glory. So,
And we can't do a belt battle because Tyler jammed his thumb.
Tyler, I understand you're playing a lot of Combat League and you're doing pretty good.
I've been playing a lot of Combat League. I just hit Demigod 2 days ago. I'm playing Havoc. Havoc's my main. There, it's announced.
Hey, let's go,
Havoc.
Tyler.
Huge announcement. Everyone was waiting.
Huge announcement. Havoc's my main. I've been running Havoc and Sub-Zero, and I hit Demigod, which I think is the high. I think I might have gotten to it once in 11, but it's now getting very hard, and this is probably
Yes.
where my trail ends when it comes to how far I can go.
Don't say that. You never know.
You're
I
right.
bet you could hit Elder.
But I really enjoyed it. So cool.
Cool.
So before we go, let us show a fight between.
All right, this is the one. This
A
is
fight
the
with
one.
Players far better than me at Omni-man.
Let's take a
Hey,
look.
we gotta see how he looks at high level play. Why Scorpion? They're always beating up Scorpion.
Power doesn't corrupt, it enables.
Alright, let's take a really good look at this, guys. Well, we can make sense of during real time watching the Kombat Kast. Shijinko cameo.
Very good.
I also love. I always
Okay,
love
so the
players who
forward
like,
forward too?
just have
That looks
it.
pretty safe.
Oh, same here.
So yeah, I'm fine with it.
Oh my goodness. 34%.
See right there, Omni-man tried to call out Tremor, and Scorpion actually stopped it. So Tremor is very, very powerful, but it's not just free. Call him in any time. I think as the game goes on.
Oh, that's crazy. Shijinko. Okay, that's why they're showing Shijinko. What moves he steals from Omni-Man.
Stuff, cameos and all that.
You know, you avoided the hellfire. There.
Omni-Man looks so hard to catch.
It's definitely his coolest move.
I feel like I know. Like this is a character that's gonna be so hard to
I
catch.
really love how design team and animators and all that show the effortless power he has.
Kinda ridiculous, I gotta say.
There's not, he's not like, it's like he's not even putting a lot, you just
Right.
just do
Yeah,
it.
it's
That's safe.
very well done. Lava burst. Ton of range on lava burst.
Oh no, we're gonna see it. We're gonna see the crystalline armor.
Big, big rock.
Should be called.
But maybe they buffed Scorpion too in this build. We gotta see.
Oh, you get anti-air. Didn't really get a lot from it.
He's doing some spear pokes, really.
Scorpion and his spear pokes.
Oh,
Good blocks.
His ground movement's nice. The wave that was a good wave.
Not done yet.
The air combo stuff is very fun to do. Like hitting that air dash and seeing them spin around is very fun.
Oh my god, guys. Omni-Man, for some reason, he kinda reminds me of Magneto. I don't know why, but he reminds me of Magneto. Like a projectile-less Magneto.
Omni-man's neck.
he's
Really
fine.
unfortunate. Yeah, he's very
It's
good.
such a weird analogy to make, but just the movement he's making, the flight cancel. Oh, the punish.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt pretty bad.
Take him up to the air.
Is it gonna hurt? Oh!
I think it's really fun how slowly.
Maybe it's the game. Could be the game. Yeah, that's right.
I think
Yes.
it's really cool.
He's also got some really cool fatalities. They are
Fucking Tremor breakers you by like diving a meteor down.
Giant rock.
I'm tongue-tied because of that shit.
Tremor riding a giant rock.
Meterless launcher.
I was the first time I saw that.
Oh my god, Omni-Man gets such good meterless damage at Oki. It's actually kind of insane.
To be fair, if you were doing a combo, it would break you, your concentration and everything. It's just a man surfing a rock drop down.
Looks like that's gonna That's gonna do it.
Fuck, Omni-man looks so sick.
Making it past this.
This is so cinematic.
And that was a teabag or something. I don't know, my immediate I guess assumption, guess, as the educated guess would have to be that he's at least high tier, guys. Omni-man is at least high tier.
Super cool. Thank you to the team in QA for putting that together. Always awesome fights.
Way better than I would do.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I feel like Omni-man might be high tier, and I think the only way to really deal with his offense is to microduck OS him like crazy.
That remembered the MK3 subway stage.
Like you just have to microduck the living shit out of Omni-man, because if you don't, he's gonna maul you.
Thank you for being a fan.
Thank you everybody for joining us. We're super excited for Omni-man.
And check out the new season of Invincible.
Yeah, this Saturday. I gotta ask actually. I gotta ask about that.
The new season.
Let's ask
check
tomorrow,
out.
Ivan.
Fantastic show. So thank you.
I hope he is though.
much
That would
for
be so
joining us.
funny if he
We'll be
was.
Omni-Man, and then
I
later
don't think
down the
they
line,
will, but
Tremor.
let's see.
We will see you next time.
Thank you.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, YouTube. That was the Omni-man Kombat Kast, Tremor Kombat Kast. Immediate thoughts, just spitballing them right now. I think Omni-man's gonna be sick. Maybe he'll be the kind of character for me. I was a Superman main back in Injustice 2, so we'll see how that goes. I'm definitely gonna try him out. Very excited to try him out because he's a fast-moving character. I like fast-moving characters. Tremor looks like he's gonna shift the meta, so. Maybe when he comes out in November 20, the game we know is going to be so different from the game we'll have by then. But yeah, if you like what you've seen here, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let's talk about it in the comment section. And yeah, hope to see you guys on my stream. Hope to see you guys more in the next video. Until then, you guys take care.